What's up, fam? Welcome back. It is February 1st. We're looking for a spicy month ahead. January not really meeting expectations. Glad to have everybody back. Smash that like button for the new stream. We're going to be doing probably a long one today. We're going to try to get through all the top coins. At least surface level, check out their charts, see what this month may have in store. Friendly reminder, let's get the shills out, guys. Patreon link in the chat. Check out the links in the video description below. Today's the best day to sign up for Patreon. If you're looking to invest in yourself as a trader, check it out. There's macro market insights, trade setups, exclusive educational content, all kinds of goodies. Very much worth it. We had a few new patrons join us over the last day or two. Great to have you guys. I think 4 or 5 signed up. Awesome to see the family grow. I know this hasn't been the most exciting 3 months. Yeah, 3 months now. But it goes on. This is part of crypto. This is the pain that we pay for the rewards that we get. So let's jump into the charts. Good to have everybody. What's up, Kimo? How you doing, brother? And swap the... All right. 46 watching. Let's get them numbers up. Everyone's finding their way back in. So let's take a look at January's close. Actually, as I do this, yeah, let's do a total for February. I have not been watching total in the way that I was in the past, probably to avoid depression. But it's time. Let's check it out. Maybe we'll start with total. As you can see, total on the monthly and Bitcoin on the monthly, they're pretty similar charts. But the indicators or signals or patterns may be different. So it's always worth it. It's always valuable to take a different perspective. And that's very much what I believe looking at total can give us. Actually, right off the bat, we do see some major differences. Again, this is on the monthly chart. Maybe I'll enable the watermarks. You guys know what I'm looking at. This is actually a very different chart if we look at total and we look at Bitcoin. At first glance, they look very similar. But zoomed in, there's definitely differences here. We can see our swing low last year, this monthly candle closing above. Actually, and I guess we did here on Bitcoin, but still a little bit more bullishness here off the low on total versus Bitcoin. That should be logically reflected in Bitcoin dominance, which is another chart we'll take a look at today. I'm going to do my best to read a bunch of the chat, kind of AMA style, because God knows what I'm going to look at today. Real quick, I want to do just an outline of Bitcoin's chart and total's chart, and then I'll be reading the chat, doing an AMA style. I'll even pull the live chat up on the stream so you guys can read it from home, from the visuals. All right. Total closed $1.72 trillion. Does that line up well with any of our Fibonacci extensions? Retracements, not so much. We see that the golden pocket was hit. Buyers came in, settled higher. So, of course, we're going to have a local $1.72 trillion support here for total. This is pretty much the basic outline of this chart. We've hit a golden retrace. Now we're going to be looking for some kind of retracement to the upside. That might place total at about 2.3 trillion. That was our previous all-time high. That lines up well. I like it. Real quick, I'm going to turn these red so you know they're resistance, not support. Oh, there we go. Cool. That's the basic. We're looking for retracement to the golden pocket, and now we're looking for that same move back to the upside to 2.3 trillion. What happens there is anyone's guess. No one has the answer. But I can tell you with high probability, the market is going to look to extend to that price. I think Bitcoin's actually moving a little bit, so I'm going to do this quicker than I planned. Maybe a little less explanation. There we go. Same numbers are in play. Still looking for some kind of retracement on Bitcoin. We have seen so much selling, no relief, and that is usually a recipe for a bounce. Does that bounce take us anywhere? We don't know. We can never know, but we can look at the probability. Our monthly closed. Monthly closed at 38,500. Really not what we were hoping for. After breaching the $35,000 monthly support, We did find buyers, settled higher. Now we have a green monthly, at least currently, so things could be worse. Could be worse. I'm going to go into the low time frames here because I think the Bitcoin is moving. But there's something very interesting that I've been keeping an eye on. We've been keeping an eye on this in the patron chat, talking about it. And I think it's time to share it with you guys. I think that's fair. There's a very important value that we did test in this quarterly. You guys know I'm a huge Ichimoku cloud fan in my analysis, and it really is a wonderful tool. I highly recommend go read an article on it on Investopedia, great site. On the quarterly, very, very important, and it's going to probably shine through with the rest of our charts here. We have a range. We tested that range. It's around the $35,000 mark where we see the KJ and the TK, this green and purple line here. These are automatically generated through the highs and lows across a certain amount of candle periods. Not going to get into it. But what we see is this has acted as support now for about a year. That's right. The sell-off in May found support there, sold below, settled back above. Same thing happened in Q3. We saw price action dip below, settle back above, move higher up to a new all-time high. And in this quarterly, we've seen the exact same thing repeat. So as long as this level is held, Ichimoku is saying the quarterly is still in an uptrend. You need to chill out. Here's my warning. If price at the end of this quarter settles below, that's going to be about 33,000. Things are looking very bad. That's going to be a very strong signal that the market is looking for a bearish period. Let's get them warnings out now. But keep your eyes on the prize. As long as the TK and KJ are being respected, really not that much to worry about. It's telling us that no real lows have been validated, and that our high trend is still in play. Ta-da. Okay, let's go down to the daily. Man, that's ugly. That's ugly daily. We can see that we tripped into that range. This green bar is that 3-month or quarterly zone of support that we want to hold, and we are teetering on the edge here. Price absolutely respected that zone for now. Today we do have a higher high off of our low. That is confidence building and good. I'll take it. Let's be realistic here. This is a very ugly pattern. Very ugly. Incredibly ugly, even. This is a clear-cut, ascending parallel channel. These do have the probability of a downside break. However, there's more than one factor in play right now. If this was a standalone piece of a chart snippet, you didn't know what this was, we're just looking at this, I would say 70%, 65% chance of breaking to the downside. However, there are more factors in play. After selling off from 69,000 down to, I don't even know what the low was. Not relevant, it didn't break the summer's lows, 32.9. From 69,000 to 32.9, we really have not seen any relief move. A relief move is really a counter trend move. So selling from 69 to 33, a relief would be a move to the upside in the other direction. This seems like hopium, but it's really not. This is very fundamental movement to charts. They do not tend to trend in one direction indefinitely without relief. Why? Relief likely has to do with the way exchanges operate, the way orders operate with stop losses, with liquidation points. Essentially, you can think of it this way. The market doesn't allow you to keep a position open in the correct direction indefinitely. That's all I'm going to say about it. As those positions close, they cause liquidation chains or stop loss change that we do usually see a relief. So since we're not examining this in the bubble, I'm not going to assign that the typical probability. And I will say that I don't think that this will break the typical direction of an ascending channel. I'm expecting a relief bounce. You guys may have heard me say this over the last few weeks or months. Now you're rolling your eyes saying that's what you keep saying. That's how technical analysis is. It is not a fortune teller. It is a probability game. The more times consecutively that you're looking for this kind of move, the higher probability it becomes that the next one will be. Simply because it cannot indefinitely move in one direction. Ta-da. As well as, this is going to be a little beyond technical analysis here. This is a little more experience, a little more observation. We do tend to see these very bearish recoveries when we see significant reversals. You'd think that you would have a typical capitulation, right? You would see price dropping and then boom, right? Something like that. That would be a typical capitulation. The market, the bottom fell out, everyone folded that was going to fold, and the market resumed its trend. We do not see this in Bitcoin often. In fact, I can only name one time in my many years of watching the candles every day that we've ever had a move like this. And it was not the sign of a bullish trend. That was from 20,000, 2017, 1980, whatever, down to about 10. That capitulation was a true capitulation pattern. Looks like the Tesla symbol, with a spike to the downside, huge volumes, huge buying response, and what looked like a trend reassuming. Bitcoin does not seem to be a fan of that. Maybe it's too easy. I don't know. I don't have the explanation as to why it seems to be one of the only markets that doesn't do this. But right here and right here, you see it here. This was very much capitulation. Got sold off. We had another move on our first touch to about 6K. Same thing. We saw a big drop, huge volumes, giant buying pressure come in, but the trend simply had already lost steam. Everybody knows what happens after that. In Bitcoin, capitulations real capitulations tend to look more like this. This is not standard. This is very different from what we would imagine when we describe capitulation. It tends to be a prolonged period of what looks like bearish, non-strength gathering price action. This is the best example right here. We saw no capitulation, no bounce, no strong recovery. In fact, the opposite. We saw very lackluster, bleeding price action that had very small moves up and were sold back down. It was mostly sideways price action. This is what we want to see at significant lows. This is the Bitcoin capitulation. We have to define it uniquely because we don't really see this across other markets. This, for some reason, tends to be a crypto or Bitcoin thing. This is a great example. Another great example, probably back in March here, very similar. This was not a bullish recovery, yet it led to a bullish recovery. The market is usually trying to fake you out. You may have had some kind of capitulation here, but in a true capitulation, you would expect it to return to where it dropped from and continue a trend. Didn't happen. One more example, and then we'll get into what's going on in low time frame. Back here, September, October of 2020, same thing. Same thing. This is a little less extreme, but we fell from our highs. And you can see this price action is actually very similar to what we're seeing right now. This was an ascending channel. That's what we were just talking about. The probability of these breaking to the upside is very low. In fact, this one did not break to the upside. You can see that broke to the downside with a higher low. But this whole move is what we're looking for now. This is not a confidence building move. This is very sideways. This is very easy to doubt. That's what we're looking for. That's probably the best way to describe it. Real recoveries are easy to doubt until they randomly break out and go nuts. Then everyone's FOMOing in. That's just a characteristic of the space. It's as simple as that. So what are we looking at now? I'm hoping something like that. Now that we've looked at those, this is what might we see. Let's copy that actually. Got a little energy today. It's February. It's February. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button for February. Check out Patreon because today's the best time to sign up. We don't shill Patreon after, I don't know, like the second week, so I got to get it in. This would be interesting to see something like this. Logarithmic bar copying is very difficult. Gee, there we go. Something like that. That doesn't look like a reversal. It doesn't look like a bottom. In fact, really similar to last year's low. This is not what someone would describe as a capitulation bottom, as a reversal. This is the opposite. Same in September. These patterns had no bullish edge. They did not look bullish. They did not look strong. In fact, they were just threatening to break down. everything said break down, the market goes up, right? It's a little beyond TA. It's a little more game theory or observation based. This is what we see. There is almost never that clean dump and, I don't know, explosive buying pressure immediately after. Really just isn't the way that this market moves. Let me make sure I've thrown all of the links in the chat. We've got subscribe, got follow on Twitter. All right, I'm going to zoom into the low time frame, and then we're going to get to just like the Q&A, AMA, chill and charting. Make sure everything's... I need to put a new one here. Where did that go? Follow me on Twitter, like and subscribe. Jump in the Discord. We're going to be doing airdrops after the live. We always do. All you have to do is be in there. It's through TipBot CC. You don't have to make a wallet. You can withdraw once you have like a certain minimum on it, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to worry about anything. Let me grab this one link and we're going to get into it. We're going to get after it. Oh, that's weird. What? Trying to get, so I have like I made a quote free newsletter, and really it's just a good way to keep up with things, just a different way to get our content in a timely manner. For some reason I can't find the link. There we go. Put it directly into the chat. Doesn't cost you anything, you just have to sign up. Oh, phone is playing the sound. There we go. Now I send it to myself via the live chat. Okay, let's get into it. I say free airdrops. We just drop little pieces of coins and such. It's not, you're not going to get rich from it. But maybe you get rich from it someday. There we go. Links in the chat. Sign up for the newsletter. Just takes an email. Doesn't ask for anything. You can use a forwarded email. You don't. See if my... Cool. Should be good. Let me pull this chat up. What are you guys looking at? How you feeling? What's up, Anon Solaris, my darling? Well, hello. Well, hello. Ooh, it looks like our patron trade's about to hit. Whoa, free airdrop. I'm on Discord. What's up, One with Nature? Jump in, bro. Or sis. Bam. X, what's up, 40k? I can see 40k. You can see 40k today. Definitely in the realm of possibility. We're at 39. That's a $1,000 move. Just roughly a 3% change. Well within the realm of possibility for today. Well within. I get all these windows open. I'm going to pull the live chat up into the stream. You guys seem to enjoy that. Chat box. Boom. At source. Chat box. Put it here. Let's see if it works. Doesn't always work. Does it work? I'm gonna refresh cache. Alright, we'll see. Should be over. I moved my camera. Should be over there at some point. I don't know. Why isn't it working? Oh well. I tried. I tried my best. So I'm just gonna have to read it manually. I guess I could even do like this. What's up? Behind me. It's ugly. Oh well. Fry cook. No thank you. What's up, Gold Dragon? How you doing, brother? Dabs. Derp, we here though. What's up, Papa? Epidemic 3P. 41.9. We got some bullish vibes going on today. We do have a poll going. I'd love to get your guys' insights as to where you think this month is going. We got 48% bull emoji, 21% bear emoji, 31% crab emoji. Vote with the emojis. Crypto Trucker, Litecoin, Litecoin, Litecoin. That's right, baby. You guys didn't check my video yesterday on Litecoin, Mimble Wimble. MWeb is a big deal. Does that mean Litecoin moons today? No, that's not really how news works. We say that all the time. News in crypto, when it moves the market immediately, every time in my experience has been a trap, hands down, 100%. Every time. Anytime Elon tweets, price, well, that used to happen. Price would go up and then just dump, right? Real news doesn't reflect right away. Real news is a more macro reflection. It is a larger picture price impact. It's not an immediate one. And when it is, you almost always want to sell into it or buy into it. Rarely is moving with it the right choice. I forgot my... Ooh. Do I see a Litecoin hitting roughly $700 in 2022? It's going to come down to the market, man. I don't believe the bull run's over. I don't believe the bull run's over. I don't think 69,000 is the top. I said this May, June, July when everyone else told me I was crazy. Oh, I said 65. I went to 69. I don't believe this is the top either. So Litecoin $700 in 2022. If Bitcoin breaks 69,000 and we resume our bullish trend, I have no doubts. I have no... that $700 would be a low target for me. That's a lot of ifs, though. So let's say, in my opinion, yes. Bitbud tripping. What's up, man? Tripping? Have a good time. Let me stop. Ren Duthane, triple top. Triple what top? Where's the triple top? Point to where the triple top is. A triple top in the room with us, right? The Dzubins. Altcoin daily bet for LTC in next 5 years. I don't know. I was on their channel talking about Litecoin. I actually don't know. Are they Litecoin fans? They've never nerded out with me about it. Triple top for BTC this year. So you think it's going back to 69 then? Interesting. I have charted out some possibilities like that where we see a head and shoulders, head and shoulders, head and shoulders, like 3 head and shoulders patterns, creating a bigger head and shoulders. We've seen that in traditional markets before. I'm not sold on that being Bitcoin. Not sold. It's certainly possible. Certainly possible. What's up, Meekers? Oh, man. Do I have any ICP? I do not. Do not. ICP... First of all, ICP being like a VC thing where they owned all the supply was enough for me not to touch it. I don't like coins where the supply is pre-mined. Period. But to further that, the fact that Coinbase listed ICP with a top 10 market cap before it began trading, huge red flag for me. Not a chance I would have touched it. I didn't. I begged everyone not to touch it. Does that mean it can't have values? I mean, it can't go up? No. Certainly it can. But from out the gate, that was a big red flag for me, and I steered very clear. It would have to, the chart would have to look pretty darn spicy for me to jump in on it. Our patron trades in the last 24 hours, we closed a 7.5%er yesterday, and we're still waiting. 39.2. That'll be a double kill. See how that plays out. That entry was Sniper, though. Good eye, Sniper. 38.2. Such snipes. We got so close. I still think it'll hit. I still think it'll. Lower time frames. Damn, why the chat box isn't. Chat box, wait, no. Chat box, go. It's supposed to be right here. It's worked in the past, so I don't know why it's not. I kind of want the chat up on the... It makes it easier for me to read. Work? Alright, we're going to move on if it doesn't work. Let me know if you guys see it. Maybe like right here now. Dang it, I inverted my mirrors and now I'm having trouble figuring out where. I'm having trouble pointing there in the right direction. The mega head and shoulders. Yeah, Shib, man, Shib not looking super hot. Shib has a lot of downside potential. It rallied too fast, too hard last year. Didn't build support. Saying that, I'm not sure if it actually broke our most recent support for it. It had like one more line of defense. Dougie Stone, what's up, man? Started watching recently, enjoying the content. Thank you, sir. Good to have you. Great to have you. What's up, Mario Perry? Sushi Swap? Man, Sushi Swap was hurting. It was hurting. It was hurting. Has it recovered? I don't think I've gotten any alerts. I've gotten any alerts on Sush. We can take a look at a bunch of charts though. Here we go. Live. Cha-ching! Cha-ching live! This is why I got the belt. They don't just hand out belts, alright? They don't just hand out belts. Godlike. That was awesome. You wrap it up, show's over, right? Can't beat that. Can't beat that. Slayed it. I'm pretty pissed about this chat box not working. It's okay. Are we gonna go higher? All right, we going higher, baby. Where's the top of this channel? Cha-ching, 2 for 2. Let's replace this channel. Replace this channel so it's actually good. Just like my content. Let's replace it so it's actually good. Dun-dun-dunch. Start it. So this looks like a parallel channel, right? But I really have an argument for something else for it. Shared this with the patrons already, but it's February. It's time to share. Top of this channel is looking like 41. 41, okay. Okay, 41. Okay. Let's take it down to here. 41.2. I'll take that. That's actually seems pretty spicy. We can even get a timing with it. February 2nd. That 1618 extension here, lining up with that channel. I like it. That's good probabilities. But here's the pattern that I've shared, and I'll share with everyone. Because the cat's out of the bag, baby. Cat's out of the bag. Where is my stupid tool? Here it is. Here's, honestly, this is how I see the chart right now. I might need to get a clean. This is how I see it. You guys know this is the pattern. I look for it bullishly, I look for it bearishly. And it is described by a flat-topped resistance. You see that at about 39,000. Our lows are ascending. That's why this pattern is the pattern it is. Ascending lows and a flat-topped resistance. We see this break to the upside and in the reverse. When we have a flat bottom with a descending high scenario, we typically see that break to the downside. This is a very high probability pattern. It's one that I think everyone should look for and be aware of. This is what I think we're seeing. So far, it is correct as long as we don't break 36.6-ish. Pattern's intact. As long as we don't rally to 41.2 and then fall back down, pattern's intact. We have a higher high now on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. We have a higher. Sold chart. A higher high versus last week. Ta-da! Ta-da! No back test of 36.2. Interesting. Remember the number I just said? At 36-ish area. This ascending low flat top is validated as long as we don't break it. Interesting, that happens to also be the weekly support there. So what that means is this week can come back down to test 36.2. If it holds, we're probably looking for 43. Pattern's still in play though. I can roll. Trade closed Look at this sniper. 2 snipes in a row, boys. Closed on the wick. Chapa. Chapa. Hopefully it goes higher. But closed on the wick. It's beautiful. Set a new alert. Let's take a look at our indicators actually. Do I think this rally will continue today? We'll find out right now. Market cipher on the 5 looks pretty damn beautiful. On the 15, you're trending up. We see our lows coming up, our highs moving higher. The only thing I don't love about this 15 right now is momentum is failing to stay. We're seeing that wane in the sense of seeing these negative momentum trips. They are getting smaller, but what I would like to see is this. Momentum not back to negative, to remain in positive, and kind of just do this kind of thing. Choppy up. We don't have that, but we do have what could be the building of that as our lows are coming up, our highs are coming up, and money flow is moving up as well. I mean, those are all good signs on the 15. Not looking extremely bearish or anything. We might have more to go. Short time frames are saying you're not done, baby. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. This is what I want to see. I want to see kind of this. Momentum staying positive, not just going positive and moving back to negative. I want to see it remain positive. That is a very clear signal of uptrend. RSI staying nice and high. I think we got more upside today. That's what it looks like so far. Let's see if there's anything really conflicting. There we go. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was hoping to see. Perfect. That's what we want. Momentum up. It's trending down, but it doesn't go to negative. It did very briefly, but it's very much with a bias of an upside, of a positive momentum. 45-minute is looking strong. So we got the 5, the 15, the 30, and the 45. I'm going to be ballsy. We got more upside. We got more upside today. 42-1. Don't come back and bite me in the ass for that, Corn. Hourly strong, 2 hour. This is it. This is what we were hoping. There it is. That's the perfect example of what I was just describing on the 15. Momentum and money flow and VWAP all positive and remaining positive. Not getting sold off instantly. We want to see this pattern continue, and then leaf bounces are coming. Really that easy. 3 hour. This is interesting AF. So 38.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 3-hour candles virtually closing at that exact price. Here we go with 55 minutes left. We have a higher high in this pattern. That's exciting. Exciting. Saw a little bump here. EWAP's coming back up. This market, you might be ready to retrace. If game theory style, you're going to pick a time, start of the month, close of a previous month. That's usually when we see run-ups or dumps. It's the 1st, the 15th, or the last day of the month. Typically, the last day of the month isn't as explosive as the 1st or the 15th. Also, today we have another very special cosmic event. You guys know I hate that it's real. We have a very special cosmic event going on today. Who knows what it is? It's the moon, baby. To the moon. We have a new moon today, February 1st. Couldn't come at a better time. New moons, historically, we have seen swing highs. Full moons, historically, we've seen swing lows. Pretty easy. I wouldn't trade on it, but if we're in a condition like this, it's kind of a hard call. We're not really in a bullish pattern. We only have a little higher high. We have these not super confident signals. I like to see that it's a new moon. That's going to put just a little bit of extra confidence sprinkled on top. That's right. Project Hang'em, I know, man. It's a special new moon, man. No, it's just a new moon. I have a video on this that's great. Check it out. Type it in on YouTube. Bitcoin and moon correlation. It's real. Does not mean you should, I don't know, trade based on it, but it's a piece of information, just like everything else, to use it as a tool. When's Chinese New Year, Sylph? What's up, Sylph? How you doing, Doug? ADA 2022 prediction. It's going to follow the market. Moon Boy's coming out at 39K. Moon Boys are out. Actually, that's a funny joke because it is technically Moon. I bet I can come up with a good joke for that. Moon. New Moon Boys. I'm the New Moon Boys. Right. That's right. We got 222 watching of the most handsome, beautiful, wonderful, smartest people out there. Please smash that like button. We have 123 likes. Let's get that up to 200. Let's go for 420 and blaze it. What's up, Sad Hageki? We are at a downsloping supply line right now on the daily. We've been, right? Oh, you. Robert, how you doing, bro? Is it the Chinese New Year? I'm gonna Google this. Chinese New Year. Ooh, sorry, that was super racist of me. That is today. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. So we have a new moon and it's Chinese New Year. It's just like coincidence. It's convergence of times and dates. Just spicy. It's a spicy. People typically have viewed Chinese New Year as bearish for whatever reason. In the history of crypto, that's my memory. Let's prove that wrong. Love your t-shirt. Alonso Sanchez, my man, what's up? This t-shirt is actually fresh AF. Gamer Sups is our only, like, kind of sponsory. Not really even sponsor, but I like to say they're sponsors. They're good company. They make Wafu shirts. They make healthy energy supplements that I do use. I do drink. I'm trying to find that link. You can get free samples from them. Look at these Wafu cups, man. They're dope. I actually like them. As you guys know who have been around, we don't accept money for promotion. You can use that link I just put in the chat. Use that and get your free samples. You don't need a credit card or anything. We don't accept money to promote crypto. Why? Because that's a huge conflict of interest. How can I remain biased and rational when I'm being paid to say good things about something? It's very common in the space. No hate. No hate to anyone who accepts promotion if they disclose it. That's business, baby. I'm okay with that. But that's just not for me. Not for me. So when I have the opportunity to shill something that's not crypto related, I do enjoy doing it. Gamer Subs. You guys rock. I'm not the most Wafu guy. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. But I like this one. This one's not as lewd. What's up, gamer, crypto gamer? Jeff Seymour, how you doing, dude? Back selling pressure is low. It seems like the pressure is just low. Now look at the USD is about to make a lower low. What are you talking about? This is the USD. You mean lower low. Ready to close the trade. Cha-ching. 2 for 2, baby. Screw you, chat box. You're supposed to work. Maybe if I do this really quick. Yep. Go back. Did it work? It did not. I'm gonna invert this. This is tripping me up. Now when I look at the chart, I'm actually looking at the chart. Chat box, why you no work? Why you do this to me? I want it on the stream for once. Do it. There we go. Hey, there he is, Jeff. How you doing, Jeff? How you doing? Gave the how you doing vibe. Where did I put this? Where did people put these things? I guess I could do this. Uno segundo. We are doing some realignment. Some E. That doesn't look good. I put this thing. I don't know where to put it. Font settings. Gotta make this font way smaller so it's not like one message. There we go. I'll put it, well, like up here. Put it above my head. Put it in the lower right third. Yeah, but then look, if I put it here, then it covers up the chart. I mean, that's not good. It'll cover up like the whole chart. Maybe if I do this, hey, I'll slice the height. We are. We'll leave it there for now. We'll see. It takes it a little bit to catch up. Yeah, baby, yeah. Now I can move this out of the way. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. FTM to the moon says Firasat Fasili. Art goes to the moon. It goes to the moon. Am I taking requests right now? I was hoping to do some reading and chilling. For a bit to the left. Got it. Yeah, I know. Just got caught up doing something, man. My ADD took over. Put it on your second monitor. Yeah, but then you guys can't see it. I don't know. People like seeing their chat up there. Jordan Misher, how long have you been in the game? Obsessed with learning. You're well on your path, my friend. That was me many years ago. Keep going. Keep pushing. Eager says, read my super chats. I've been having trouble, man. Look, I'll show you guys. Right here is where it shows the super chats. It shows the subscribers. Not showing them. Don't know why. Don't know. Maybe my alert box is off. Oh, it's on. I don't know. So I have to look at the chat. Meeker, stop super chat me. Don't super chat me. You keep your money, you buy yourself some yummy donuts. I don't want your money. Where did it go? I literally can't find it. I don't see it, my friend. I'm not doubting that you did it. I can't find it. I believe you, but you'll need to give me money, makers. You give me all the loves and the good vibes. That's all we need. Robert Mummy. Michael M. McDonald's stock long term? Interesting question. McDonald's stock. Can't say I've ever looked at the chart. Thinking of the macros on McDonald's, they're going to be switching to an autonomous, automated company. McDonald's in general is a real estate company. Think about that for a minute. I'll give you a minute to ponder it. They aren't really about their sales of food. They are much more a real estate company. McDonald's is a franchise. They buy locations. That's pretty much their revenue. The franchises that sell the food, that's where they're making it. I would imagine inflation not going to be great for McDonald's, but moving to an automated model, I could easily see McDonald's profit margins very much expanding. Probably not bad for its stock. Leasing their building is exactly Brian Parr. Isn't it funny that, like, that isn't what comes to mind when we think McDonald's. You think, like, oh, how many burgers do they sell? How many fries? They're a real estate company. They likely are pretty insulated, provided real estate doesn't fall out. It does. I want to buy houses. Want houses. Mahil Kahil. What's up? X from McDonald's to Whackdonald's. Served. They got served. Epidemic. What's up, man? Donuts. That's right. Am I calling you fat? If I was calling you fat, I would have told you to go get some salads. Jeff Seymour. Yeah, man, that's weird. I've heard of that happening. I guess everybody double check, but if you got an alert, you're probably subscribed, right? It's bull time to break above 40K, says Apostolic Mind. It's a possibility. Let's see how we're looking. We're still good. We're still good for now. 15 pinching, 12 pinching. Could be a little uglier than we looked at it a minute ago. That's what I like. Momentum remaining positive, staying positive on the 20, on the 25, on the 30, on the 45. This is beautiful on the 45. Look at this. This is a huge inverse head and shoulders. That's beautiful. Oh, I keep forgetting about that chat. Man, if I make myself smaller, I take up less. I'm shrinking, no. Alright. That'll do. I mean, I can put it here, and then I can move. If I make myself smaller, I can put it here. I'm so tiny. That'll do. Bump, 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 bump. Low time frames are still pushing up. I'm liking it. Liking it. I'm not convinced this is over, but we might be chilling out for a while. Well, chilling. It hit our target. I mean, like it while we were live. It was like, here, Tom, let me make you look good. I'm just gonna go tap here, take profit, and then I'm gonna go back down. So I appreciate that, whales. Shout out to the whales manipulating the charts to make me look good, guys. I don't know anything. It's got a bunch of whales that just like make my TA come true. So I appreciate them. That's for sure. That'd be funny. Imagine if I was just like a mega whale and I didn't know anything about TA, and I would just like make the charts happen. I'd be like, that's a good entry, and then I would just like go market buy while I was live, like $8 million, and just like rip price up. That's about to dump. Market sell. Like 20 million. Yeah, right. I don't have that much. Not that much money. Let's put it over you. Make yourself transparent. Sarah Connor. That hurts. You want me to just be a ghost? Actually, I don't know how to make myself transparent, so that's kind of null. I kind of like it there. What I'd really like to do. I'd really like something like this. This thing's so hard to deal with. Something like that. I can make myself big. Kinda. Minda. I don't know. My only concern is that the resolution will get really crappy. Does resolution get really crappy on this when I do that? Yeah, we'll take a look at some charts here. Views on Mana Secret. I spent all my crypto on that bed. It's a good bed. It's on Mana. You can look at Mana. You don't need to spam it, but... My thoughts about Elliott Waves. Elliott Waves, I have met people who only trade based on Elliott Waves. And some of them are, like everything, are very talented traders, successful traders. However, I will say this. I don't think I know any successful traders, in my opinion, that use Elliott Wave in crypto. Stocks, commodities, I've seen people trade for years, do well. In crypto, I've seen people do well at times with it, but for some reason, they always end up being perma-bearish. I don't know what the connection is. Don't know. I think that it is reasonable to assume that cryptocurrency, with its unique trading hours, liquidity, perhaps market makers set up Elliott Waves and then invalidate them. I just hear the goalpost move too often on them. Like, oh, this is the C, this is the B, and then it isn't, and then it's like the next one. And it just keeps happening. They just keep saying that until it works. Which, to be fair, that's like what a lot of people do with a lot of different tools. I'm not a fan. I don't think that they are very reliable tools for cryptocurrency. That's what I feel. That's been my observation. Any thoughts on GBTC Grayscale? Yeah, like historic discounts. Honestly, if I had a 401k like through iTrust Capital that could have Bitcoin, I'd probably have some Grayscale shares, because that discount is just buying it tax advantaged and at a discount. And it's, you're not, yes, you're buying Bitcoin, but it's the second best thing if you're not going to hold a spot. Tax advantage. It's the stuff of dreams. Meeker's one to see FLUX. FLUXes. Solana. What's up, Mad Professor? Alright, let me go back down. Dude, Ichimoku Cloud is an amazing tool. It's mathematical. It's just mathematical. It is. What about reversing the image and wearing bigger mirror glasses so that we can see it in your glasses? Sarah Connor, now that is $1 million idea. Well done. Well done. $1 million idea. Love it. The whole stream will just be through my glasses. Brilliant. All right, let's pull up some other charts. We're going to do some freshies. It's a new month, so we're going to start new charts. Pull up Ethereum. Freshie. Oh, freshie. FUSD. Save. We'll make a copy. LTC. Feb. I'm gonna pull up a bunch of them. Make a copy. ADA. Feb. We're getting there. Don't worry. What was it like? Mana as? I want to see mana. Sure. Meeker's one. We can look at it. Was it FLUX Meeker's? We can. Mana. Oh, mana. Havana. I'll give her a remote. Where's my Bitrex? I want Bitrex on this one. In the USD. Where's Bitrex? Did they remove? Why is Bitrex gone? Still do calculated. What else was there? People want to look at Sol. I could rent out my forehead as advertising space. Are you saying I have a big forehead, Sarah? Those are fighting words, Sarah. I will fight you with love. Oh, how? This will do like Sol. So we got Ethereum, Litecoin, ADA, Mana, Sol. What else is there? What else did people... This is on your minds. Luna. Luna. Charmaine, Francis. Sol. Avalache, yep, AVAX, you guys are right. You got me. You got me. I put AVAX accidentally. Okay. DGB! Gold Dragon, just because I haven't pulled up DGB in so long. I don't really want to pull it up, though, because I know what the chart looks like, and... Ew. Awkward time. In time. In time. That time is not quite yet. Alright, we got AVAX, Sol, Mana, Crow 1. Yeah. I mean, we don't have infinite. I don't have infinite energy. But I think Crow can be on there. 1 can be on there, probably. I don't know how many we're going to get to. Dot. FTM, yeah, dot. Dot's in the title. Well, you know what? Making all these won't destroy the world. I can make them. I'm gonna put them all in the daily. Sol with the spiciest daily today. So it seems. So far. There's a lesson here. Something to learn here. What we're gonna see is they're all gonna look pretty similar. That's the sad truth. They're all gonna look pretty similar. Pulling up dailies. ADA, ooh. You know, ADA, back in 21, mid 21, that $1.31 was looking so solid. I was like, this is the bottom, or we're gonna fall out and get trapped below. But like, I could see price returning here, like at the bottom of the next bear market. This is so weird. It's now like consolidating below $1. That is not a good look. I still think this is gonna break up, but that's not a good look. I don't know how that happened. I think maybe the smart contract stuff didn't play out. It failed to impress. And maybe the market is taking out its anger on that. Because like you see Ethereum here, and this was the same pattern as ADA. This is the same thing. But Ethereum didn't do this. It's weird. Alright, we got a lot pulled up. Vet. Luna vet. Not probably, surely. Surely. You must construct additional pylons. Goliath online. Well, Adam. Stephanie Hines. Yeah, doing Adam. I think an Adam's a good one. Adam, one of the coins showing a little more strength in the past few weeks, so when in Rome. Alright, I'll pull up Adam. No, I didn't pull up FTM. You guys are getting me all charted up, man. Getting me all charted up. Alright, this is like absolute, if we can even do all these, absolutely. This is like all of them are gonna. We've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Atom. This is not FTM. FTM, LTC, Mana, Crow, Dot, Sol, AVAX, Digibyte, and total pulled up. That's quite a few. It's quite a few. And of course, thank you, Meekers. There you go, brother. Yes. God damn it, Meekers. You're really gonna, this chart has like no history. Bastard. You bastard. Alright, Flux is up. Flux up. Flux it. Great first vibes. Where do we start? 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 fine. Alright, that's probably it. So here is my first take. Right here. So this is on ONE USD. A few charts share this kind of similar price action in the last 3-4 months. We have one. I'm going to group these. We have FTM. You almost can't tell what chart I'm looking at because they're so similar. Right? That's FTM. That's one. Very, very similar. There's another one. We have it pulled up. Atom. Something to note. In crypto, across altcoins, there tends to be, have a definite number. I want to say like maybe 4, 5 kind of macro patterns we're seeing on coins. When a coin is new, it doesn't really have a pattern. We can eventually observe it and see it fall into one of these. And these patterns are changing. So they're not like forever in these patterns. But you'll see across the span of a few months, you'll find kind of categories, right? So Ethereum and ADA, these two were a good example last year. There's ADA. This is what I'm talking about here. Ethereum, very similar last year at the same time. Their patterns have since diverged, but very similar pattern. It's interesting. This is a learning time, learning lesson. Very similar, right? Yes, correct. Right now, FTM, Atom, and One, all in a very similar pattern. It would be logical to assume, probably, whatever direction one of them moves, they'll probably all move. That may be the end of their correlation, though. Again, not a permanent thing. This is a fleeting thing. But it is something that you can catch something you can keep an eye out for. That may give you a little more insight in trading. So fancy that. Now let's start. Everything on the monthly basically is going to have, what, 3 red candles in a row. Yeah, everything. Pretty sure nothing is hitting new all-time highs right now. Could be wrong. Something I like about ONE, it happened to have back-tested its previous monthly resistance. Closed above, that'd be 17.6 cents. Good. Not bad. Well, macro view of one. Want to see this monthly stay above 17.6 cents, then you're looking for a retest to 30. Stuff. Let's look at Atom. We're going to do, I guess, just like overview. Overview. If I can. Similar scenario. Surprise, surprise. Huh, so weird. These 3 things that I just said are in a similar pattern Same thing. Back-tested monthly resistance as support in December. Closed above. Want to see it continue to do so. Not bad. What about FTM, though? Did FTM do it? I don't know. Juice delivery. Here's actually where it diverges. Here's a little difference. FTM didn't backtest its support. Didn't backtest its previous resistance as support. And actually, breaking the pattern here, didn't close 3 red monthlies in a row. I don't have much to draw from that, but there is potentially it's, I don't know, showing us that it's going to quit the correlation, or that's going to move away from Atom, away from ONE. Potato, potato. What's up, Kirtan? Medi. You guys don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel right now. You can do it. Join us. Join our family. Forever. Ever. I spent all this money on a stream deck and the thing just never freaking works. I have to like close it and open it 10 times while I'm streaming. There we go. Now it worked. Smash that like and subscribe, guys. We've got a lot of charts to do. We've got a lot of TA to do. We've got a lot of chilling to do. You can help out by sharing the stream, subscribing, liking. Those will help more people find the stream, which will encourage me to stay on longer and maybe actually get through all these charts in depth. It's up to you. The power is yours. FTM, a little divergence here. We didn't see that same pattern. We didn't see this. Where we did on Atom and we did on ONE. So this is showing us a little bit of difference between. Maybe FTM is not following. It is still very similar. We see a swing high, reversal. It's very similar, but without that back test, it's not quite moving the same. And what catches my eye is a green monthly in December. That's uncommon. Almost every other chart we've looked at is not going to have a green December. Although Atom does, maybe I'm wrong. One doesn't. So there's little differences, but it's a macro picture. FLUX for Meekers, man, this doesn't have a lot of history, so there's not a lot I can do. I say these things all the time. We can identify some major levels, maybe, even at like monthlies. Traded to $10, it's not $1.50. Yikes. Got major resistance at 240. Yeah. You got some support, but it's like not gonna really be able to point out much help, much usefulness on this chart. Let's take it from here. There you go. Not a bad target. There you go, Meekers. It's for you, brother. Because of all the love you show. Watch Tom Crown construct trades live on stream here at the Thunderdome. At the Thunderdome. Good. Perfect. Done. No, my risk to reward. No. I believe that it hits 237 before it hits 109. That's not a bad trade. Looking to go long from 141 support back to the 618 retracement. See that? There you go, my friend. It's for you. AVAX. Why do I not have history here? Go. There we go. Okay. Okay, AVAX, okay. Support, support, support. And resistance. There we go. Resistance at 120, and you got a nice little support zone, 64. 66.6 cents. Maybe not a terrible place to look for a position. Maybe. 32.84 below that if we see the bottom fall out here. AVAX, unlike BTC, we don't see a higher high yet on the weekly. Momentum's still down. Market cipher is looking pretty solid though on the weekly. Weekly money flow is trending up. UOM trending up. It's really in, this is why I didn't want to do a ton of different charts, to be honest, this is what we're going to see everywhere. This is going to be inescapable. This is what the market is doing. The market has fallen to a low, and now it is in an ascending channel. I do like the cleanness here, actually, of AVAX ascending channel. On the daily, it's somewhat beautiful, actually. I love when things work out well. You can see it's pretty clearly defined. There's very clearly defining kind of stair steps. You don't know what I'm referring to. Here, here, here. We see push up, a push up to resistance, pull back, back testing resistance as support, moving up, back testing resistance as support, moving up. So it wouldn't be crazy to see that happen again. Maybe move up to the $75, $80 range, pull back to 71, 72. To continue out this resistance support, stair stepping. Caught my eye because it's so clean. Usually it's not so clean. It's pretty clean. See where our moving averages are. Finding support at the 200 daily. That's not bad. You have the 50 and 100 crossing bearishly yesterday. This is definitely, I can see this. There you go. Move to the 20 daily. Back test 71.95. Ooh, 84 is calling on the week. We do have some more upside. A 20 weekly is untested. See AVAX make a move like this. Also very, very possible. Like that. Especially with the weekly power we're seeing on Market Cipher. And likely, no bullish divergence. Maybe between here and here, but it's not very clean. I don't like it. I don't like it enough. Let's keep moving. I get stuck on charts, if you guys haven't noticed. Christian Gonzalez, does every altcoin chart follow the total cap chart, or is there something that differs? If you want a chart that answers that really well, total is good, but what would be better is total 2, or even total 3. Those are the total market cap subtracted Bitcoin and Ethereum, respectively. Ethereum and Bitcoin for total 3, and just Bitcoin for total 2. That'll give you a better look at like the overall alt picture, but you're on the right path. Yes. It's not literal. If We have a green day on total. Doesn't mean every altcoin has a green day, but in general, we do see that very confidently. Very confident. Ascending channel is not typically bullish, unfortunately. If you go back to the beginning of the episode, you'll hear me talk about kind of my theory, little theory on that. What's going on? Sol. I had a really good Sol chart. I want to confer with that previous Sol chart. Up. Our Sol trade doing all right. Doing all right. So basically we made this chart back here. And we said Sol hit $148. We're looking for our golden pocket retrace to 209. We got it within a few dollars. We saw a rejection, and so once 148 was broken, we were now looking for our extension targets to the downside. They gave us 121 and 106. Sol overshot down to 87, the 2618, which is a common blow off top or blow off bottom extension. That's where we looked to take a little long position, play the retrace from $91. And it looks like we're okay for now at 111. 135 might be a lot to ask for, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens. See what happens. VWAP's up on the daily. Money flow has higher lows. This is showing or signaling some short-term upside, but not showing us, we're in a clear bull trend, we're in a clear uptrend. This could be, no divergence there, no divergence on our... Sol looks okay. I think this trade's still dapper. That trade's looking pretty dapper. Keep an eye on 135. A rejection there could be pretty ugly. Pretty ugly. So far, so good. I don't look at Ethereum because I haven't. Ethereum's a big boy. The house I moved into has radiators, ancient radiators to heat the house, and it is destroying me. It's so dry. So dry. Ugh. Ethereum very kind of random in its price action. Got to zoom out. The bigger the time frame, the more confidence. Always, always, always. Always consult with bigger time frames. Small time frames will get you trapped. Go. Okay. 2,541, we've got local weekly support. Above us, we have our order block. The weekly 3,100 to 3,350. Now, this is an area that the market's likely to want to go to. There's going to be liquidity there. Doesn't line up with our extent. I mean, it lines up with our 0.5 retrace, the most common. I'll take it. I would prefer that 618 overlap with it. That would bring, where would price have to be? All the way down at 1,700 again. Definitely possible. Possible. But there is going to be profit taking here when price returns. So any unsure positions, it's probably better to sell there than it was at 2,100. Sure. Amazing how often I have to say that. Don't believe. Check out our moving averages. High above the 200 on the week. 50, 20, looking to converge around that point. Dang, Ethereum is at its 20 daily, so we are at a decision point. The 20 daily either rejects price, probably looks to go back to 2,500, or if it can close above, show some strength, likely headed to that pocket. We see our 50 daily chilling at the top of our order block, and our 200 all the way up here, 3,500. VWAP's up, money flows rolling over. Very common charts across the space. Put these. Oh, we just bought a rice cooker. Apparently it doesn't work. Screw you, Amazon. Amazon, if you're listening, screw you, buddy. Buy a rice cooker. 20 daily. It's going to be pivotal today. What happens to Ethereum here is going to be important. Going to decide if it's looking to move back up to that weekly area or if it wants to come back down. Possibly put in higher low. Could see a double bottom. Could see a lower low for a stop hunt. By the end of this day, we should have more info. Our indicators have momentum up and VWAP up, so I would say we're leaning. Ethereum's leaning to this direction. Leaning. Small probability. Small prob. What's next? The crows, the dots, the soul. Where did AVAX did these real briefly. DGB. DGB just... I love DGB. I love Litecoin. I love Bitcoin. Well, I love Bitcoin. I love Litecoin. I love DGB. I love Monero. I love Vertcoin. But that doesn't mean they're always going up, fortunately. DGB not currently going up. Looking pretty crappy, actually. Looking pretty crapsed. But we can have a bigger macro. We have a bigger macro pattern being painted here. The pattern we're always looking for. Flat tops, ascending lows. This could take a long time to paint out. You definitely see this paint out. Something like that. Ignore the time. It's not really meaning 2025. Just a picture of it. And DGB, catch some bids, bro. Decentralized projects arise. Monthly RSI getting close to bullish divergence. That's how sold this coin is. Yeah, I got nothing. Got nothing. 5. Maybe at just under a cent. We have a 618 retracement. EGBs. I'll wait for you. I won't lose hope. Yeah, it's not looking hot. Weekly, though, there's something I've noticed actually now across almost everything we've seen. Cha-ching. Something I'm noticing across almost every chart we've looked at today is the weekly time frame. Our daily time frames are not super confident. Our monthlies look like crap. Obviously, we closed 3 reds in a row. But our weekly time frame, our money flow, our VWAP, RSIs, histogram MACDs, we are seeing some signs of hope. It is interesting because this was true May, June, July. The weekly was one of the only time frames that looked okay. Everything else looked like crap. So that does make me feel a little more comfortable. But it doesn't guarantee anything. Basically, there is some signs, some little inklings of hope here and there. But we don't have much concrete to work with at the moment. Log. Mana, you got monthly supported at $1.50, hasn't been tested. If it is, might not be a bad spot to look for a position. You got $1 below that. It's awesome when they're so clean. I mean, obviously $1.48.9, 94.2. But we might as well just round those off. Let's be realistic. Let's be real. Here. $4.65. Amazing. Amazing how accurate our fib tool is. Our 1618 extension at $4.25 was hit as soon as, literally in the same month that we broke the previous high in April. Fibonacci is a magic tool. Magic tool for predicting when price is in exploration. Predicting price points. What's up, Save with Crypto? How you doing, man? BIT? Don't know what it is. If it doesn't have like a few months of history, man, it's not worth charting. It's just the sad fact it charts. The more data you have, the more you have to work with. Come on, man. There's got to be something. There we go. I'm looking for $1.48. This is too juicy to not be tested. So juicy. So juice. Huh. Though it did close yesterday above its descending trend. That's the first kind of decent hope. Maybe it could do bump and run if the low holds here today. Bump and run, pretty powerful pattern in crypto. Basically where you see highs rejecting, you break that high, you bump the trend and you run. Could be a spicy day. Could be a spicy day for Mana. Very, very on point. I think I can make a position. Yeah. Yeah. Or we can get less greedy. Play it a little safer. Ooh, Market Cypher's saying, yeah, boy. Market Cypher's saying, this trade, let's go. Let's go. Let's actually pull this down to the actual trend. Let's try to ride it to the 0.5. And we're going to move our stop basically so we have a 3-to-1 risk to reward. There we go. Easy peasy. Not financial advice. This is all just educational. Good educationals. Time to check in on Bitcoin quick. Interesting, but not super spicy. We're basically looking for any higher or low, so to remain above 38.2. And we're looking for a break. Break of our high today. That would likely land us near that 40,000 mark. If we see a reversal here. Cypher. Still looking solid. 30-minute momentum is very much remaining positive. Same with 45. Nothing has changed. I love this. This is one of my favorite things that I found on a live stream for a while. On Market Cypher, the indicator, this momentum is so beautiful. Look at it. You can almost see it. You can almost see the inverse head and shoulders. You can. You look. On oscillating momentum waves. It's not every day you get something like that. Pretty spicy. That's what I'm looking to play out. Our lower time frames are the reason we were looking for a little more upside earlier. Get out. But for now, I'm not touching it. No, I'm not touching the trades on the corn here. 38.9, I would have liked to see that hold for a clean next move to the upside. Don't have. Although that'll end up being probably, should have taken it. Keep an eye. What's up, Tasio? It's Bybit's token. That's what I thought. Yeah, there's no way it has that thing came out like 2-3 months ago. No way it has enough history. Charlemagne. Charlemagne, mom. Charlemagne. Charlemagne. Let's copy. I don't have any chart for BIT. It's BITT. I'll see what the history is. Probably not gonna spend time on it. But I haven't looked at it. And I'm actually kind of curious. Wait, no, you're right. It's BIT. BITT's BitTorrent. I'm getting confused. Old age. I would expect Bybit to have all the most history, right? Yeah. Hmm. 141. That could be something. The whole market looks like it bounced, so it's hard to. It's really hard to like take any short position. Something like that. So we could FOMO it. Put it right into order, right into market order. Nah, it's an ugly trade that way. I like this better to $1.75, a clean number. Yeah, not really enough chart history to get too in depth on this. Curious. Must set alerts. You can break up through $1.75 and it's solid. But for now, this is just what we're seeing across most altcoins. I'm convinced, I'm very confident that that means we're looking for a relief bounce, but that doesn't mean we're back in a trend. We need to see a lot of ground made up. This is looking... I'm seeing a little fractally here. You guys see the fractally? Yeah, like a tiny version, a bigger version. Let's hope it does the same thing, right? Whoa. No! There we go. I'm seeing it. Did we get a clean extension is the question. We did get a clean extension. That was basically our TP. I don't really like to use the extensions unless the market is in full bull mode. I don't really like to look at the 3, 6, 1, 8, the 4. They don't play out. I think the 3 here, 40,900, that does line up with the button. Not confident enough yet. I do like what we're seeing. What up? Miss MTC. MTC, the Miss Teen Crypto herself. How you doing, darling? We're just doing some charting and chilling. Chilling on the charts. Not the most exciting day yet. We did have another trade set up hit, so that's good. New one. Like that. Like that. Like. The weekly though, the weekly isn't bullish. I was trying to get to this point earlier. It's not that the weekly is bullish, it's that it has the setup for bullish price action. And that's logically consistent with what we would expect in the market. So even if Litecoin wants to dump farther, it's more probable that it will do something like this. More probable you get a reach. But this is not looking so great. It's kind of reminiscent of the ADA thing we were looking at. You have consolidation, you have what should be a strong support built, and then you broke down below. Now you're kind of chilling there. That's not great. The difference of it just being above support would be better. Or below support. I haven't lost faith in Litecoin, but it's not great. That's not great. Weekly is currently bullish engulfed. That's good. Y'all want someone to call. Yeah, I think 122 is a good call on Litecoin. Come touch that 20 daily moving average and see what's what after that. Price is always seeking out moving averages, and moving averages are always seeking out price at all times. J-Raw crypto. Look at MDAO. All these DAOs, man. These DAOs, they don't have the history. Who even knows if is it even on TradingView? No. JC, who's that? Said possible short squeeze. JC. Jesus Christ himself. Yeah, this doesn't even have a chart, my friend. I can't look at it. There's nothing to look at, unfortunately. Wow, it's dropped a lot in February already. Wow, it's different. Oh, my computer's freezing. I might have too many charts up. Yeah, dude, I wish I could. You got resistance at 0.0021 cents. Yes, you have some kind, like, can't even call it support because there's only a day of it trading there. What is going on with my computer? Oh, this was my bit rate. Looks alright. How's YouTube? YouTube, see with me. Excellent connect. The computer. What is happening? Like frozen. One sec, guys. I gotta do a little troubleshooting. What is good? Remember everyone. Every random DM on Discord is a scam. They're all scams. All scams. I get them all day, every day. I really like this setup. Oh. I have to like close some things. 1 sec. The computer is struggle bussing. That helped. Right. Right. Audio might sound a little bit. I close everything because terrible debt. Okay. Huh. Alright, I don't know what's going on. My noise gate's being weird, my computer's being weird. Everything's being weird. Why is it so weird? It's probably because I have all these charts up. And I just disconnected. What? Well, I called it exactly as predicted. Computer's being weird. All of a sudden, we still have internet because I'm still connected. Okay. Alright. I swear to F, though, if if it didn't save all these freaking charts, I'm going to cry. I'm gonna cry. Please, 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 please. I think what happened is my Brave browser just crashed. That'd be my best guess. Where did all my sweet charts go? Okay. Technical difficulties, please stand by. Okay, good, it did save. Close this window and that window and this window and that window and this window and that window and... Alright, let's hope we're back in business. Don't know if you guys got disconnected or not. Probably. Let's take a look at CoinGecko. CoinGecko. Let's see. 7-day change looks rare. Up 46% and flow in 37.5. T-Fuel still holding solid at that 17-cent mark with a 32% gain. Not bad. Looks rare. That I have never looked at, so let's take a looks rare at it. You know, Crow never hit, never came back. It came very close, but never came back. It did here, but this is not the actual. This is a calculated chart. Maybe. No, it didn't. If Crow had hit 28 or 30 cents, Ultra Chaos Steve would have messaged me, and we would have had a party. There's no way it did. It looks like it did on Crypto.com though. If it did, freaking rock and roll. I mean, off to the moon. Let's go. I don't believe it. I didn't get an alert. I was looking at looks rare. That's what I was doing. I wonder how many charts trading people let me have, because I think I have hundreds, maybe thousands, to be honest. Is this all the history? What is this, a history for ants? No. That's probably the best bet. Not a lot of history, so there's not a lot we can do with it. We can identify a nice support range, though, at our order block. $4.33 to $4.67. Better than market ordering at $5.35. $5 psychological level in play. Not enough history here, but what we can do is let's identify the top and the lowest point, and we'll just set an alert. Now when I get that alert, I know I should look at looks. Looks. Jeffrey, my brother Jeffrey. There better be history on this, Jeffrey. I trust you. Let's look at Metis. Metis. And he wants to see it in dollars. Metis. It's Spooky swap. What is spooky swap? Where are these swaps? You said Uniswap, but there it is. Hey, we have history. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'll take it. So you might be wondering what I'm doing when I'm typing in that gibberish. Coins like Metis and MDAO that are only traded on swaps don't have USD pairs typically. And so when I am typing in the ticker, because they have F pairs, I am taking that F pair, multiplying it by F's price, and so I'm creating its dollar value, its dollar pair. Mystery solved. On the monthly, this is a little spooky. It's a little spooky. You got $111 here on the monthly close, but you have no monthly you have no monthly support. This is just up, 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 up. That may change if we zoom into the weekly, but I'd like to see some kind of consolidation on the monthly time frame. The weekly does confirm. It's confirming that. Around this range, it's maybe $110, we'll call it. Yeah. Call it 110, cleaner. This is a little better, but you can see again, no support really being built on the way up. There's definitely some here. It was back tested, good. Now you got 110, this is the line to hold. Trading down below, not a good sign. Holding 110. Chart looks good. Very close to our golden pocket at 92. Let's see one day. Daily momentum rolling over on our MACD. VWAP looking up. Money flow looking up. This could be worse. I'm somewhat surprised. I'm actually pretty surprised. You don't have bullish divergence on your low, that's okay. This is probably how I would play it. From that 110. Something like this. See how that plays out. This looks more bullish than some other stuff. I'll give you that. Don't have much to say though. Yeah, we had 110 is really the only price point of relevance here. 161-ish. You saw a little resistance on the daily, then a support, then a higher high, so that's likely an area of importance as well. Like 163. Wouldn't want to see it, yeah, all the way down there. It's not very profound. Ooh. I'll set alerts. I don't have too much on this. That's what it is. Euros in the last day, sold. Sold. Where's our soul? Give us the bounce. Give me the bounce. Bitcoin consolidating. Hey, that's not bad. It didn't immediately dump back to 38.2. Our take profit was hit live. Bravo. Let's see, Twitter and Discord and newsletter and Patreon. One more show for the Patreon. It is the first of the month. It is the best time to sign up for Patreon. If you'd like to join our group, invest in yourself, be surrounded by experienced traders, share ideas and knowledge, sign up today. Don't wait. Patreon bills when you sign up and then on the 1st. So if you wait, you just miss a day. There's nothing I can do about that. Link is in the video description below and in the chat. That's right. Raven coin. Yeah, we're losing viewers doing all these just charts on charts on charts. We're losing them. That's why I don't like to take too many requests in an episode, because we might want to see it, you might want to see it, someone else might, but not everybody does, and they end up tuning out. Raven very much still in its trend, right? Very much. Support at 5, resistance at 18.8. Market Cipher not super happy with this one, unfortunately. Bullish divergence potential on RSI on your lows. On the weekly, could be worse. Finding support on the 100. Could definitely see a return to at 9.4 cents. The open of the weekly before the dump. It's also our golden retrace. 0.5 might get in the way. Is this place? 244 likes. It seems our 420 goal is all but a dream at this point. That's okay. Not every day is a 420 day. Just most. 7.6 cents is your 20 daily. Untested since it fell. Likely. Oof. One sec. What is there something goofy? I felt like there was something goofy with this stream from the start. About to find out. No, it's literally crypto interest is just low right now. So just overall traffic is low. Looking at Google Trends, looking at YouTube search trends, yeah, it's just low. Bottom's close, if not in. Close. It might be in. Could be. Let's pull up. Let's look at our funding. Let's look at our funding. Let's look at Max Payne's. Max Payne. Funding remaining negative. Been drawn out. Yeah, it's been a drawn out period of negative funding. May, June, July. Another similarity to May, June, July. These funding rates aren't super exciting. They're very close to neutral, but typically they are neutral or positive, and we've seen them remain slightly negative, at times reaching into the rather negative. At the moment, though, pretty chilled. Not so excited. Piss off YouTube shadowing likes. What? No. Let's see, Max Payne tomorrow, 38K. That's about right. 39K for the third. 38K for the fourth. 38. 40K for February 25th. Gets a little spicier in March with our final month in the first quarter, with Max Payne sitting at 45K for now. Then back to 40 in April, 40 in June, 40 in September, and 50 in December. Highly expect these to change before we get to those time periods. 50K will not be the max pain by end of year. Mark my words. Ah, Raven had first halving a few weeks ago. Nice. Jess, that shirt is fire. Shout out. Shout out to Gamer Subs for sending me all the sweet, sweet merch. Yeah, they've got some cool stuff. Here's the link in the chat. You can get free sample packs. I do like healthy energy drinks. I drink them. No credit card needed. You just sign up. You just give them your where to ship it, and they ship it. Go for it for their awesome supporting of us. Huh. All is quiet. What's up, Johnny? And Jess and 808 Hawk. What's up with the MDAO shillings? Never heard of it before today. Am I gonna do another Fed meeting video in March? Of course. Of course. It's like my favorite days. It's the easiest work day. Digging the enemy. Thank you. Man, low vibe, low hype today. That's okay. Not every day has to be high vibe. High hype, high vibe. How long have I been live? How long? Two hours. That's about right. The corn's waiting for me. It's waiting for me. As soon as I sign off, it'll run. Up or down, I don't know. I'm bad enough. That's what it does. Ooh. I think we got 5 subscribers today. What's up, Samil? Thanks for subscribing, man. We got a new patron. What's up, Nikiema? Yep, that just hit the wrong button. Welcome, my friend. Wise choice. Good to have you. Make sure you connect your patron in your Discord. If you have any problems, shoot me a message. Vic Baines subscribed today. Tismonar Razvan. Red Voyager in Jackson 6666666. Welcome, guys. Great to have you. We're live here all the time. We'll be live again tomorrow. Putting out content. Keeping up with the cutting edge of crypto technical analysis. No hype, no BS, no FUD, no promo. Just charts. Boring, rational charts. We try to make it fun here too sometimes. It's good to have you guys. Follow in our wise friend Nikiema's. I'm going to get that name right. Follow in our wise friend's footsteps. Sign up for Patreon. Check it out. Links in the chat and the video description below. I think I'm going to take a break. But I love you guys. I'm going to leave the stream up. Maybe we can fake out Bitcoin. If I just go off camera for a second, maybe it'll do something. Then we'll hop back on. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. I love you all.